All right, we are up and live on our Wet and Wild Wednesday. We're going to get our dirt invert sorted out here. So let's one at a time come by the start-finish line. Let's get one at a time.
Alan Drevey.
Once you go by that start-finish line, turn around and get on the grid. Jeez. Kyle Davis.
Kyle Davis. Wrong way driver. Aaron Brown.
Okay, hang on just a second. Where is Richard Lake? There you are.
Zippy.
Ryan Keller.
Ryan Caller. Slim Shading. Kevin Gatton.
Hey, believe me, this is going a lot better than last time. Keegan, do you have a transponder? Do you have a transponder? He does not. Okay, I'll hand count you. Actually, yeah, that's fine. All right, where is Les? Les, let's get you by the start-finish line. And Wilkinson.
Nicholas Wilkinson.
All right, what do I need to do to change the heads up there, Mr. Lake?
Leigh Anderson.
All right, there are two lines. You guys are welcome to stack up on whatever line you want. 110 bucks on the line. Cones are there for viewing pleasure. All right, remember, marshals, only for you. Only 4 marshals. You are walking. I can't stop you if you run, but please walk. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing for money on the tone. 5 minutes of backwards action. Keegan gets a little taste. Goes off reservation. Ryan, you are not a qualified marshal. We got marshals not walking, they are running. Who we got here? Ryan Keller leading the pack. Aaron not too far behind. Lake in that 3. Keegan putting it upside down. Rhythm section getting hairy. Keller, return to your corner, please, after you marshal. And once you get time, watching the rhythm. Keller in the 1. Kyle Davis in the 2. Scratch that. Aaron Brown moves to that top spot. There's Aaron working his way in front of the driver's stand right now. Kyle goes huge off the kicker. So there's Aaron working his way up those stairs. Does the little endo by that start-finish line. Aaron Brown in the 1. Kyle Davis in the 2. Scratch that. Gatton now in the 2. Oh, Aaron Brown puts it upside down. as the marshal walks out to him. That's going to allow Gatton to go out front. Kyle Davis in the 2. Now Kyle Davis out upside down. That's going to allow some guys to get by. All right, the marshals starting to settle into their walking pace. So again, keeping a rubber side down is going to be the way to win this race. Russ with a little jog. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Got Gatton on top. Lake now in the 2. Kyle Davis in the 3. Aaron Brown in the 4. We got someone upside down on that rhythm section. Jury taking her sweet time getting out there to get poor old Paul Weir. $10 down the drain. It's not over yet, though. Slow and steady wins the race. Here comes Kevin Gatton starting to figure things out by the start-finish line. Up the straightaway he goes into the rumble strip. We're going to make a step up, step down. Carnage in front of the driver's stand. Was that Gatton that got it wrong? Where is he? Oh, Gatton did get it wrong. That's going to move Lake to the top. So there's Lake in front of the driver's stand. Lake's going to buy some more glue for his tires. Here he comes by that start finish line. Slow and steady up the stairs. So Lake in the 1. Looks like Caller's going to move to the 2. Gatton in the 3.
2 minutes
Aaron
left.
back in the hunt on the 4. Kyle Davis gets it upside down. Getting a stellar marshal by the jogging Mike Caller. Gets a break there. So now Lake's starting to feel a little bit of pressure. He's still in that 1 spot. Gatton and Caller getting wild and crazy in front of that driver's stand. Minute 30 left. Minute 30 left. Who we got? We got Lake out front. Gatton in the 2. Caller, Brown, Davis, Strebe, McCumber, Weir, Anderson, Wilkinson breaking out. Keegan rounding out the field. Where is our leader? There he is, working up the steps. Gets around Paul. There goes Keegan. Keegan tried to take out the leader. Swing and a miss, though, by the start-finish line. Oh, no, 2 and 3 both get caught up by the start-finish line. There goes Aaron Brown. So Aaron Brown's making some ground up. Gets a little thumping by Gatton. All is fair in love and war. Lake keeping a rubber side down. Goes huge. Grandstanding for the fans. A little early, though. 44 seconds left. 44 seconds. Here comes Aaron. Oh, Aaron puts it upside down in front of the, just as he was making up ground. Down he goes. There's Lake just. Kyle Davis now moves up into that 2. Gatton in the mix. Oh, no. Aaron getting it wrong by that start-finish line. I can't break the rules. Sorry, Aaron. Aaron's upside down. He's out of the running with 15 seconds left. Oh, Gatton got around Lake by that last lap. So this is going to be it. 5 seconds left, 5 seconds remaining. And Gatton's coming up on a gaggle of cars. He gets a little business from Keegan. There's Lake in that 1. Gatton gets it wrong. And then Lake puts it upside down. There goes Aaron. There goes Kyle. So it is Kyle Davis out front now, followed by Ryan Caller. Both of them are fighting to the finish here. Kyle Davis goes huge up the stairs. Oh, Kyle Davis spins it around. Here comes Caller by the start-finish line. Gatton gets the win. Gatton takes the win in that last second there. Gatton takes the win out of nowhere. Kyle Davis and Caller decided to slap each other silly coming by that start-finish line, and Gatton came around to take it. So that is a race. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Kevin Gatton, $110 richer. Kevin Gatton, thanks you all for your donations. Careful going out in the parking lot, Kevin. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Okay, practice is open. Practice is open. Hope you all enjoyed that. We'll definitely keep that in mind for the next time. If you are leaving, please let me know. If you are not going to stay for your mains, please let me know.
Mike Coco. Dan Collinsworth.
Huh? Yeah, mains are up. We're gonna do three
Mike Caller.
2-minute qualifiers, three 2-minute. I'll get this out.
Controlled practice has started.
3 2-minute practice sessions. Yeah, if you wanna hop out and run. Oh, 3 2-minute practice sessions as we get our mains sorted out here. Watch by that start finish line. Watch by the start finish line. Go low by the start finish line. (17.5) C main. You guys are gonna be up first. Oh, let me take a look at this.
New drivers begin practice. Nicholas Finch. Dan Collinsworth. Wrong way driver.
21.5 B
Student
main.
driver.
You guys are gonna be up
Mike Caller.
first.
24.7. 21.4. Mike Coco. $22.6. 24.9.
Thank you to our volunteer marshals for that invert race.
26.1. 36.8. 31.9. 22.7. 26.2. Leigh Anderson, 43 flat. 30.2. 101.9. 22.2.
Jeez.
21.4. 21.1. 31.2. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Nicholas Finch. Student driver.
All right, heat sheets
Mike
are
Coco.
being posted.
Dan Collinsworth. Leigh Anderson. $24.2. 22.1. Mike Caller. 21.4. 40.7. 23.6. 36.4. 23.8. 22.1.
There you go.
22.9. 21.9. 42 flat. 42.7. 42.3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Last group up. Last group up.
New drivers begin practice. Alan Dreeving. Nick Byett, student driver. Mike Caller. Nicholas Finch. 23.7. 22.1. 27.9. 25 flat. 21.7. 22.2.
If you have a tab, please go in the store and close it out. Sorry,
24 flat.
If you have a tab, please go into the store and close it out promptly before the mains begin. It would be appreciated.
23.9. 27.1. 22.1. 23 flat.
All right, no shenanigans. If the timer went off, I'm not sure if
24.5.
it did or not.
22.8.
You guys got 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
29.1. 25.7. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
I'll give you 30 seconds, Ryan. Or until you wreck. If I have some volunteers, help me blow off the track.
New drivers begin practice. Ryan Caller.
All right, I have a couple of volunteers. Help me blow off the track. We'll get water down and we'll get mains underway. We're going to shoot for a 9:40 start time. 9:40 start time. And that is going to be our 21.5 B main. 21.5 B main. You guys will be up first. Thank you, sir.
Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice.
Race number 1, you'll be up in about 10 minutes.
Drivers, your practice
Race
session
number
has
1, you'll
expired.
be up in about
Please leave the
10
stand.
minutes. Again, if you have a tab in the store, please go inside and get that taken care of before the main start.
New drivers begin practice. Controlled practice has stopped.
Race number 1, you'll be up in 5 minutes. Race number 1, 5 minutes. That's Nicholas Finch, Evan Furtick, Chad Mara, and Cody King taking the top 2 to the A main. All right, race number 1, you guys are up. Race number 1, drivers, you're welcome to throw them down and check them in. We'll need all of our drivers from race number 7. It's our 4-wheel drivers. Out on the track, please, to Marshall. We'll need Russ Crothers, Jesse Attaway, Kevin Crutchow, not Nicholas Finch because he's in this race, Evan Furtick. He is also running. Sean Rogers, and that is it. We'll need all you guys, plus a handful of marshals down on the track. Nicholas Finch, Evan Furtick, Chad Mara, Cody King, you guys are up. You're free to throw them down, roll them out, check them in. 21.5 B main. Marshals from race number 7, need you out on the track, please. Marshals from race number 7, out on the track, unless you are running right now. We'll need a handful of volunteers as well. Handful of volunteers, please. Go ahead and roll them out, guys. Roll them out, check them in. In that 4 spot, Cody King. In the 3, Chad Mara. In the 2, Evan Furtick. And your BQ for tonight, Nicholas. Let's go ahead and get our marshals down on the track, please. Marshals down on the track.
More water.
Yes, sir.
Cody King.
Yeah, be careful if you are slowing down. Make sure you pull off the line so no one runs into you. All right, we will let we get Finch check. We got a fresh check out of everybody. All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Again, the 4 spot, Cody King. In the 3, Chad Marr. In the 2, Evan Fertig. In the 1, Nicholas Finch. We need 2 volunteers, 2 volunteers, 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteers out on the track. 1 on the bucket and 1 off the end of the quad in front of the driver's stand. 2 volunteers, please. 2 volunteers. We'll get our mains kicked off here. Almost on time. We got 20 seconds for those marshals to volunteer to get out on time. Wilkinson, you going to do it? We need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Nice. All right, we got a bunch. Yeah, actually, one. It's right here. And Baxter, will you take off the end? Yep. Perfect. All right, 21-5, B main. Let's keep it clean. There's only 4 of you. I want to see a nice single file start here through the first several turns. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Here we go, 21-5, B main. Taking the top 2 to that A main. So far, so good. Everyone's making it clean so far. They're about a half lap in. Finch trying to check out early. He comes out, step down, step up, step down. Down the straightaway he goes. But he's going to have Evan hot on his trail. Chad Marr not too far behind. Cody King rolled it over coming on that straightaway, so he's going to drop back just a little bit. Evan gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand, rolls over. Chad Marr not quite close enough to overtake that 2 spot. So it's still going to be Finch, Bertig, Mara, King. In our 5-minute B main here. Finch doing an early breakaway dance. Saving some weight on that paint that fell off his orange body. It's a secret to his success. Step up, step down. He goes. Evan gets it wrong in that rhythm section. That allows Mara to get around. So now Mara moves into that 2 spot. By the start-finish line, he goes with the green, white TLR, yellow wheels in front of the driver's stand with Evan hot on his trails. Don't count out Cody King, though. Cody King just came by that start-finish line. He is 5.8 off the back door of Evan. Finch taking it slow and steady on that. Step up, step down. Evan with a little mistake in that rhythm section. That allows Mara to break away a little bit. Finch gets it wrong. He's upside down on the tabletop in front of that driver's stand. Here comes Mara, not quite close enough to overtake that top spot. These 2 are smart drivers, though. They will settle in and work together. Oh, then Finch gets it wrong again. There goes Mara. Slow and steady, winning the race here in our 21-5 B main. Mara to the top. Finch in that 2 spot in that final transfer position. Evan trying to run some good laps together so we can catch up to these top guys. Mara with a little mistake in front of the driver's stand allows Finch to retake that top spot. So Finch and Mara working together through that rhythm section. Not wanting to get into each other and wanting to work together so they can stretch this out and seal the deal. They are halfway down, halfway to go. Evan doing everything he can to throw down string together some laps so we can catch up to these top runners. Cody King with a nice move through that rhythm section. Chad with a little wheelie off the tabletop there. Keeps the rubber side down there. By that start finish line, he goes in that left. 2 spot. He has got an 8.5 second lead over Evan. Cody with a lucky break through that rhythm section. Has a little mistake, but lands on his feet. Doesn't lose much time. Finch starting to settle into a groove here, throwing together some laps. Watching that rhythm section, it is clear. Evan and Cody going at it for that 3-4 spot. Evan's got it. Cody is sneaking up on him. Watch that step up, step down. There goes your leader. Through the rumble strip, down the straightaway he goes. In the orange, white wheel TLR ride. Nicholas Finch barely making it for his first qualifier. I think he missed his first one. Oh, no. Evan goes tripod. Pro tip.
1 minute left.
Wrench goes clockwise when you're tightening them, not counterclockwise. That might have been your mistake there. Finch goes around, so Cody King's going to secure that 3 spot, but that's going to be on the outside looking in. So Evan was fighting for that 3 spot, lost a wheel, went tripod. It's not a good way to go around the track. He's going to have to take a knee. There goes Finch with 25 seconds left. Our top 2 guys will get around for one more. Maybe. Chad will make it around. He's coming down that straightaway right now. All right, with 10 seconds left on the clock. See if Finch gets by for one more. He might do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is a race. Everyone race to the line. Cody King, you are done in that 3 spot. So Finch and Mara securing their tickets to the big show later on this evening. Not too far off, though. It's going to be race number 4, so make sure you make proper arrangements. Here comes your winner by that start-finish line, taking the win. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, if you got a blower next to you, please pick it up. Blow it off. We need all those drivers. We need all 4 of those drivers down on the track, please.
The race is completed.
And a handful of volunteers. We got a big 17.5 B main coming up next. We need a full complement of marshals. We're going to need a handful of volunteers, so if you are willing and able, please hop on out. Get an early start on getting our marshal squared away. Let's get all those drivers from race number 1 down on the track. Looks like we got most of them out here already. All right, drivers for race number 2, go ahead and roll them out, check them in. This is our 17.5 B main. It's a 9-car dance. 9 will enter, 2 will reign victorious. Only 2 a year going to that A main.
Mike Sara. Slim shading. Student driver.
All right, you guys are going to get
Nicholas
a little extra
Wilkinson.
time here while I'm sorting this
Evan
out.
Furtick. Brian Henry. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, in that
Philip
9
Gibson.
spot, Evan
Alan
Furtick. In
Drigg.
the 8, Brian Henry. In the 7, Nicholas Wilkinson. In the 6, Alan Dreby. In the 5, Tucker McCumber. In the 4, Paul Weir. Maybe.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
In the 3, Philip Gibson. In the 2, Mike Sora. And your BQ for tonight, Mara staying for the mains. It's a nice treat there.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Them staying for the mains. All right, go ahead and grid them up. Grid them up. We need a couple volunteers. We need 1 volunteer on the bucket and 1 volunteer underneath this timing and scoring booth. Thank you, Kevin, for volunteering. Jeree, thank you. All
15 seconds to the start of the
thank
race.
you very much. We need a volunteer marshal
Wrong way driver.
on the bucket
Less than 5.
and in front of the timing and scoring booth. We need 2 volunteer marshals. We cannot continue with our mains till we get these marshals out here. 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Anton, thank you very much. We need one more volunteer marshal. 1 more volunteer marshal underneath the timing and scoring booth. Mr. Baxter is going to take it. Thank you very much, sir. All right, B main drivers. Keep everything above the belt. And whatever your race director says you must obey. Please keep things clean throughout the whole race, but especially in the first 1, 2, 3 corners. Keep everything single file, please. We're going to let Mr. Baxter get all squared away here. He's got a couple races going. All right. Gather around, gather around. 17.5 B mains are always a treat to watch. So we're looking for a fun race to watch. A lot of lead changes. It's going to happen here in just a few seconds. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. 17.5 B-main off and underway. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. All right, game on, game on. Keep it clean. Watch in front of the driver's stand. A couple cars getting it wrong while Mara's able to break away just a tad. And then we got Sora moving to that 2. Gibson in the 3. So Gibson after a hiatus. Oh, Sora gets it wrong. Goes off reservation. Tries to marshal himself, and it does not go well for him. He's going to fall. He plummets down the list there. Drebby's going to move into that 3 spots. Paul in the 4. Wilkinson going end over end. He was hoping he'd win that $110 so he can buy himself a new body and some Velcro because he is about to lose it and go topless for the remainder of that B main. So there is Mara coming by that start finish line. That is your leader working with you. Thank you very much. That's second place working with you. So we got Mara and Gibson 1 and 2. Drebby in that hunt. Paul Weir not too far behind in that 4 spot. Then we got Sora making strides. Wilkinson, Tucker, Brian Henry, Evan in the hunt there. He's in that 5 spot. Sorry, I missed you there, Evan. He goes on that other side there. Thank you very much. With that, sorry, I missed. We got 1 off on his own in front of that driver's stand. 2 trying to check out as well. He wants to hook up with that first place driver because he's got a handful or something full of Drebby right behind him. Paul in the hunt. Watch by that start finish line. Oh, that was Mara going wide and parking it underneath that marshaled out car that was stuck on the pipe. That allowed Gibson to move into that 1 spot. These two need to work together. Gibson going out of bounds for a 2-stroke penalty. Drops to the 3 spot. Drebby moves into that 2. Then we got Mara. So we got Mara in the 1, Drebby in the 2. Drebby in the 3. We still got Sora moves into that 4 spot. Paul goes hot. Gibson hooking up a pipe, has to get marshaled out. That moves Paul and Sora into that 3-4 spot. They go in front of the driver's stand. Paul trying a new wing location there. Drebby gets it wrong. Mara swings by him through that rumble strip, and they're fighting each other out. They get into each other. That was not a smart move to do there, as they were both 1 and 2 trying to work together. Little incidental contact there coming onto that straightaway. Drebby gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand, and we got Paul Weir out front. Paul Weir with the crooked wing out in front. Mara in the 2, Sora in the 3, Drebby in the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that step up, step down. Just spin it around. Oh, I was going to let you wait on the other side there, but and then a big old booger fest happens going on that straightaway. Somehow, Paul going out of bounds and getting back righted. He's still in that 2 spot, but he's got Sora close behind. Paul Weir puts it upside down, gets marshaled out by Finch, and Drebby goes around. So Sora and Drebby both get around. Drebby, for some reason, goes a little wide there and lets Paul go back by. And Gibson getting back in that mix. Evan, that was your leader working with you. And there goes 2. Tudu gets boogered up with that marshaled out upside down car. Here comes Drebby. And they get piled up. And there's Paul. He gets piled up. Gibson gets piled up. Holy moly. 130 left. Mara puts it upside down. He's in that top spot. Here comes Drebby. Drebby with a full head of steam. Mara staying out on top. Mara in the 1. Drebby in the 2. There's Sora in the 3. Paul in the 4. Minute 10 left. Minute 10 left. Told you, the 17.5 B main is a sight to behold. Mara in the 1, Drebby in the 2. They both go on that rumble strip. Down that straightaway they go with less than a minute to go. And we got Sora and Weir still in that mix. Still got a minute. Not too far off. Keep your head down. Anything can happen. Mara and Drebby trying to work together in that rhythm section. Mara gets a little wrong. Drebby gets a little wrong. Here comes Sora. Paul not quite in the picture yet, but trying to put him down. 1, 2, and 3 by that start-finish line. It is Mara, Drebby, Sora in front of that driver's stand. Drebby goes off out of bounds. That allows Sora to move into that 2 spot. Evan, that is your leader working with you. Please let him go by. Thank you very much. There is Sora and Drebby on that step up, step down. With 14 seconds left, they're going to get around for one more. Evan, that is 2 and 3 battling with you. Please let them get by you. Please move out of the way. Let them get by you. Evan, please move over. Let them go by you. Please do not race with them. Evan, please do not race with them. Let them go by. Thank you very much. All right, battled out. Sora gets it wrong. That is a race. That is a race. Everyone racing to the line. Mara is going to take that win. Drebby hooked up a pipe. And here comes Sora. No one sees him. Drebby hooks up the pipe in the last second. There goes Sora by that start finish line. Taking that 2 spot at the last second. All right, everyone. Finish your lap. That is a race. That is a race. I'll stop. Drama fill. 17.5. B main. Anything can happen. William Mara takes that win. Sora, the last second, takes that second spot. Drebby's going to have to settle for that 3. So Mara and Sora, you guys are going to that A main. We need all those drivers from race number 2 down on the track, please. Race number 2 down on the track. Yikes. All right, race number 3. You guys are going to be up in just a few moments. Well, I take a sip of water. That's the most I've talked all week. You race number 2 drivers, you top 2 drivers, you'll be race number 5. Race number 5. We should have plenty of marshals for this race. Let's get our marshals to their spots, please. All right, race number 3. Stadium truck. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Watch yourself, Tucker. They're coming in hot.
One minute to the start of the race. Zach McConnell. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Russ Carruthers. Mike Baxter. Diego Badenker. Nicholas Wilkinson. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. In the 6, Nick Bayette. In the 5, Russ Carruthers. In the 4, Mike Baxter. In the 3, Nicholas Wilkinson. In the 2, Zach
15 seconds to the start of the race.
McConnell. And your top qualifier for tonight. Sorry, I don't have my echo button. Diego. Betancourt.
Less than 5.
Yeah. All right, let's get a... Still laughing over that B main. Sorry. That was awesome. All right, Nick Bayette, you going to make it? Yeah, there he is. All right. Making things here interesting here. We're going to let Nick Bayette hop in the line here. We got a full complement. Tucker, you're taking that, right? All right. All right, your top qualifier. Diego. There you go. All right, 5. Oh, what do I got? 6 minutes here. We are not doing 6 minutes. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Yeah, I got it. I'll fix it here. Check. There we go. All right, 1 and 2. Diego McConnell. But Baxter and Wilkinson not letting him get away. And there's Bayette as well. Russ Carruthers moves up a spot after Bayette hooks a pipe. McConnell goes for a little ride on that step up, step down. That allows Diego to stretch out just a tad. We got a 5-minute main going, though. We got Diego out front. Zach McConnell in that too. Wilkinson and Baxter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is still in the hunt. So is Bayette. Bayette can throw down some good laps and get back in this race quickly. Watch that step up, step down. Crothers getting a little bit wrong. That allowed Nick Bayette to get around him, grab that start-finish line by the hair of his chin. Diego starting to check out a little bit. Zach hooking up a pipe, has to marshal himself out. There goes Wilkinson. Wilkinson's going to move into the 2, representing all colors of the rainbow between his wheels, body, and wheels in the back. Oh, and a little duct tape won't hurt anybody. Could have bought a new body if you would have won that invert race there. Got to settle for some duct tape. It's all right. He's moving fast and smooth into that rhythm section. He's got McConnell, though, hot on his heels. So Wilkinson got that 2 spot from Zach. Zach trying to keep him honest. Baxter goes for a cartwheel right in front of him. You're good to go. Go ahead, Baxter. Baxter in the all red, yellow wheels. Trying to stay in the hunt for this podium spot. Diego working his way down the straightaway. He's got a 7.2 second lead on second place. Second and third, both working the rumble strip. McConnell goes huge, goes quad, spins it around a little bit. McConnell's able to start, Wilkinson's able to stay out front. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is all Diego. Nicholas in the 2, Zach in the 3. That's your closest battle. And Nicholas got a little wrong as he was spinning it back around. Got a piece of McConnell. That allowed Baxter to catch up. So 2, 3, and 4 all going in front of that driver's stand right now. They are all battling for a position. Then we got Bayette and Crothers. There goes our leader in front of the driver's stand. Number 29.
2 minutes left.
Number 21 with the wing. Diego Betancourt through that rhythm section he goes. Gets a little wrong, stays rubber side down though. Up, step down. Down the straightaway he goes. He's got an 11.4 second lead now. Not sure what happened there. McConnell got it wrong because Wilkinson's strong in that 2. And Baxter's moved his way into that 3 spot. So Wilkinson putting down some good laps there. That hood is bringing him good luck. And then he rolls it over just as I say his name. Baxter puts it upside down but stays in that 2 spot. All kinds of carnage in front of the driver's stand. Luckily Gibson was there tending to all of them quickly. That allowed McConnell to move into the 3. So here comes 2 and 3 by that start-finish line. Separated by 7/10. Baxter's moved his way into that 2 spot.
1 minute left.
McConnell back into the 3. Wilkinson falls to the 4. With Bayette hot on his heels. Watch going that step up, step down. Watch going that step up, step down. So Diego off to the races. Oh no, number 2 puts it upside down. That was Baxter. That allowed McConnell to get around. So 2, 3, and 4 all through that rhythm section. Just switching positions now. McConnell's got that 2 spot. A little rollover. He stays out front though. So it is white, red, green. McConnell, Baxter, Wilkinson. Wilkinson looks to the inside. Goes huge on front of that driver's stand. Overtakes Baxter. Moves into that 3 spot. And then McConnell opens the door, lets Wilkinson get back into that 2 spot. Step up, step down. It's going to be a drag race to the top. They get into each other. McConnell gets the short end of the stick, goes upside down. And then Baxter gets around. Here comes Bayette. Last second's going to move up a spot. And that is a race. I'll stop. Diego taking the win. Wilkinson in the 2. Zach McConnell in the 3. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
We need all those drivers from race number 3 with a 2 or 3 volunteer marshals down on the track for our 21.5 A main event. Okay. All right, let's get all of our drivers from race number 3 down on the track and find a marshalling position, please. That's not a TQ start right there. All right, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Race number 4. We're going to need a handful of volunteer marshals. Hop on out there, please. Handful of volunteer marshals. We got a big 10-car heat here. Chad Mara's in that 10 spot. In the 9, Nicholas Finch. In the 8, Drury Price. In the 7, Anton Morissette. In the 6, Chris Van Wagner. In the 5, Nick Bayette. In the 4, Mike Cowler. In the 3, Mike Sora. Holy moly. In the 2, Mike Baxter. I'm tired of saying Mike.
45 seconds to
and
the
your
start
top
of the race.
qualifier for tonight.
Mike Sora. Chris Van Wagner.
All right, we're going to let Baxter come around.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Go ahead and grid them up. Let Nicholas take a lap here. And where is Bayette? Bayette make it up there? Yes, he did.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Bayette, if you want to go around, take a lap, you're more than welcome. You're back-to-back, so I'll let that slide there. Everyone else, let's get them gridded up. We need 2.
Less than 5.
2 volunteer marshals. Nick, you got that one? Thank you very much. We need one on the bucket. And Zach, will you slide down and just take this area right here and just take both? Yeah, just right here.
Nicholas Finch.
All right. We need 1 on the bucket. What happened here? I thought we had 1. We need 1 marshal on the bucket out there. Ryan Cowler is going to do that. Thank you very much. 1, you're taking that spot right there, right? Thank you very much. All right. 21.5 A main. 5 minutes of madness. You guys keep it clean. You know what to do. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing on the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Restart. 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 This one I thought we were going to make it through this whole layout without ever having to do a restart. False start. False start. False start. Grid them up, boys. Grid them up, boys and girls. Grid them up, boys and girls. All right. Nice single file. Nice single file. You guys in the back, everything's going to get accordioned up at the front. So you guys need to check your throttle. Keep it single file. Let's not do this again. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Easy does it. Easy does it. Don't try to overtake anyone in that first couple turns. All right. I'll take it. We are off and running. All right, we got Jensen and Baxter doing an early breakaway dance. Jensen throwing it upside down, landing on his wheels, losing a spot. Baxter going to move into that 1 spot. Jensen going to fall to the 2. Then we got Cowler and Bayette, the All-American boys. Red, white, and blue. America. Working together in that 3-4. Baxter puts it upside down. That rhythm section's 1. Hot on his heels. Did his best. He falls 3 positions, so that's going to move Aaron back into the front. He goes a little wide. That moves Cowler to the 1. So now Cowler to the 1. Aaron Jensen comes in hot, but gets on the binders like he should. Good poise out of this young driver. Doing what he needs to do, checking up when he needs to. There, Cowler puts it upside down, goes on his lid. There's his boy getting him up and going. He drops to the 4 spot. So it is Aaron. Aaron puts it upside down. There goes Baxter into the 1. So we got Baxter, Aaron, Bayette moving into that 3 spot. Cowler in that 4. Finch in the 5. Then we got Van Wagner, Jaree, Mara, Sora. And there goes Anton. Jensen putting it upside down in that rhythm section. Rhythm's going to get you a couple more times before we say goodbye. Baxter is still in that 1. Bayette moves up into that 2 spot. Jensen falls to the 3. He's looking to the inside of Bayette. Can't quite seal the deal. In front of the driver's stand they go. Bayette gets a little bit wrong. Jensen goes around the outside. He's able to stick the landing and stay in that 2 spot. He goes double, triple, single. I need to check that motor. He's through that rumble straight, makes it through down that straightaway he goes. Baxter's able to break away just a tad, and we got Finch somebody, Caller in that mix, Jaree in that mix, all battling it out there. Finch puts it upside down. There comes Jaree. So Jaree by that start-finish line moves into that 5 spot. She's got Finch hot on her trail. Keep your passes clean. Keep your passes clean. There you go in front of that driver's stand. We got a lot of guys watching that rumble strip. That was Jensen putting it upside down. So Baxter with the old B5. Red, yellow wheels working his way in that rhythm section. Showing these guys that an older gen vehicle got what it takes. With the right talent behind the wheel. In front of the start-finish line, he goes. And who do we got in that 2? We still got Bayette in that 2 spot. Jensen in the 3. Then we got Van Wagner not too far behind Jensen in that 4 spot. He's got a good run going. Then we got Finch. Sora, Caller. Not sure what's going on. Oh, Bayette put it upside down in the rhythm section. Sorry, Bayette. Didn't see that. And then Jensen gets it wrong on that. Step up, step down. So Bayette, that's going to be that Chris Wagner move into that 2. He sure did. So Van Wagner putting things together. He's in that 2 spot with 2:30 left. Our 17.5 A main event featuring Richard Lake is going to be up here in just a few moments. Mike Baxter in the 1, Van Wagner in the 2, Bayette in the 3, Jensen in the 4. Then we got Finch, Sora, Caller, Mara, Price, Morissette down for the count. It's like Van Wagner hooked a pipe. That allowed Jensen to get around. So Jensen's going to take over that 2 spot. Bayette's in that 3. There's Van Wagner. Finch staying in the mix. There goes Sora in front of that driver's stand. Somebody gets it upside down. That was Jensen putting it upside down.
2 minutes left.
It's going to have to limp it up that step up, step down, and then Bayette gets it wrong. Bad spot to put it upside down. Loses a spot or 2. Baxter on his own. And he goes out of bounds there, but he's got a hefty 18-second lead. So while these second-place drivers are hashing it out, Baxter is reaping all the benefits. And I believe this is second by that start-finish line. It is Aaron. Nicholas Finch moves into that 3 spot. Van Wagner in the 4. 1:15 left, 1:15 left. Scratch that 10. We're going to let it go. We're going to let it go 6 minutes. I shouldn't have, but we're going to let it go 6 minutes. I forgot to change that. Otherwise, you guys would be done. Everyone, keep going. 60 seconds left. 60 seconds left. There goes your leader by that start-finish line. Jensen still in that 2. He's got Finch hot on his trails. They work their way through that rhythm section. Jensen going double-double. There goes Finch. Finch gets it hot. Jensen looks to the inside, hooks a pipe, spins it around. And there comes Van Wagner. So Finch is going to move into that 2 spot. Jensen going to fall to the 3. And we got Van Wagner coming in. Finch puts it upside down in front of that driver's stand. And there goes Van Wagner and Jensen. So Jensen's going to move into that 2 spot. Van Wagner going to move into that 3 with 25 seconds left. Finch hot on his heels. Make sure we keep everything clean here. Keep everything clean. They limp it. That step up, step down. Baxter's getting in that mix there. That's going to be a battle between the guy in front of you and the guy behind you. Baxter, do what you will with that information. This is going to be your last lap. It's going to be your last lap. Baxter off to the races, taking his red flag lap, or his white flag lap, sorry. Jensen and Van Wagner coming up down that straightaway. Van Wagner, or Jensen's going to hang on to it. All right, everyone is going to be done when you cross that start-finish line.
And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall grab the blowers, taking the win. Mike Baxter in the 2. Aaron Jensen in the 3. Von Wagner, Finch, Sora, Bayette, Caller, Price, and Mara going to round out my top 9. Race number 5. 17.5. A main event coming at you next. I should have a full complement of marshals out there. I need all my 21.5 drivers out on the track, please. All 21.5 drivers out on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Richard, we move us to 5 minutes. I think we're 6.
switch it to 5. I can do that. All right, blowers down, blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. All right, let's go and get our marshals out on the track. Race number 5. You
Mike Sora,
can roll
Zach
them out.
McConnell.
Check them in, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Mike Sora. In the 9, William R. In the 8, Mike Cocott. In the 7, Dan Collinsworth. In the 6, Les Anderson. In the 5, Zach McConnell. In the 4, Diego Bettenker. In the 3, Ryan Prince. In the 2, Jimmy Leffler. And on the pole
Leigh
will
Anderson.
be Aaron.
Mike Coco.
Brown.
Diego Badenker. Dan Collinsworth. Aaron Brown.
All right, marshals your
Student
spots,
driver.
please.
Ryan
Marshals your
Prince.
spots. I need a marshal
Jimmy
out
Leff.
front, please. Marshal out front, marshal out front, marshal out front, marshal out front. And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. Yeah.
1 minute to the start of the
I
race.
got Van Wagner there. I got Jury there. I got Jensen there. Mara there. Finch there. Bayette over here. Mr. Baxter, you can back up a little bit. Nope. Mr. Baxter, you can just back up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you very much. I got Caller off the end of the straightaway. You kids know the gig. There's numbers out on the track. I've already called out what grid you are in. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. 5 minutes of pure, unadulterated excitement. Keep it clean.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Of the tone. And we're locked down, loaded. Aaron Brown leading out. Leffler in the 2. Prince into 3. Looks like Bettenker in the 4. All right, now Aaron Brown going to be leading out. Jimmy Leff in the 2. Prince in the 3. Prince looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Bettenker in the 4. Les Anderson in the 5. And Collinsworth. Leffler getting it wrong. Coming down the front straight. He still maintains second. Prince and Bettenker going to go at it. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. It is clear. Meanwhile, your leader going to be Aaron Brown, all orange. Working his way through the rhythm section. Double, triple, single action. Leffler giving chase. Prince in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Anderson. Collinsworth. And it's going to be Cocott. Looks like... Not quite sure who that is. But back up front, the all-orange of Aaron Brown. He's got 1.6 on Leffler. Leffler in the 2 spot. Working their way through the rumble bumps. Prince in the 3. Gap going to be less than 2 seconds now. Aaron Brown in front of the driver's stand. Leffler, Prince, Bettenker, Anderson. Then it's going to be Collinsworth, Cocott, Mara, Sora. Now Prince working on the back door of Leffler. Trying to find a way off the end of the straightaway. He goes, not able to capitalize. Meanwhile, Aaron Brown stretched it out to 2.8 seconds. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Prince getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. Leffler going to breathe a sigh of relief. Leffler pushing it wide. Prince looking to the inside. Leffler gets it wrong in the rhythm. Van Wagner right there to get him. Now Prince going to pop up into the 2. Aaron Brown leading out, coming by Sora. Prince in the 2. Leffler in the 3. Diego Bettenker making his way up into the top 4 with Anderson in the 5. Collinsworth, Cocott rounding out my top 7. Oh, Brown putting it upside down. Nobody close enough to capitalize on that. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do appreciate that. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Ryan Prince in the 2. Leffler in the 3. 2:15 in. 2:45 to go. It is Aaron Brown leading out. Double, triple, single in the center section. Double, triple, single out of Prince. Bettenker getting it wrong in the center. Sorry, you'll have third coming up on you next. You know what to do. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Aaron Brown leading out. Brown putting it upside down. Prince inch and ever so slightly closer. William, that is third. Thank you very much. Watching the center. Watching the center. Thank you, Mr. Mara. Do appreciate that. Brown upside down again. One behind it, Mr. Mara. That's going to move Ryan Prince into the 2. Here comes Leffler now. Shining the spotlight. Coming down that front straightaway is going to be Ryan Prince on top. Aaron Brown in the 2. Couple rough laps out of Aaron Brown. Putting him into the top 2. Leffler in the 3. Knocking on the back door. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Looks like Cocott out early on. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Drivers, this is race number 5. Race number 6, two-wheel drive. Modified Prince put it upside down. Here comes Brown and Leffler. They're all working in the same stretch of real estate. Gap was 2.2 seconds. Now it's going to be 0.5 of a second between first, second, and third. Working their way through the short chute, through the bull turn. Ryan Prince leading out. Brown in the 2. Prince putting it sideways. Brown looking inside, looking outside. Leffler just waiting to pick up some pieces. Coming off the end of the straightaway they go. Ryan Prince, large and in charge in front of the driver's stand. Triple tabletop out of your top 3 front runners. Benker going to be in a distant 4th. With 4 minutes in, 55 seconds left to go. Aaron Brown all over the back door of Ryan Prince like Velcro on a fat guy. Zip up suit off the end of the straightaway. Ryan Prince on top. Brown in the 2. Leffler settling into 3rd. Watch it in the center. Watch in the center, Mr. Morrow. That is leaders coming up on you. Please hold your line. Leffler getting it wrong. He's going to drop back about a second off the back door of Brown. Dan Collinsworth, he got first, second, and third coming up on you next with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Keep on trucking, drivers. Thank you, Dan. Mike, you got first and second coming up on you. Watching the rhythm, guys. Watching the rhythm. Watching the rhythm. Top 2 dance. Oh, Brown sends it in on Prince. Prince says, no, 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 not in my house. Less than 5. They're going to get by for one more. Here comes Prince, Brown, and Leffler. They made it by. Time has expired. Sorry, you are done. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Prince through the rhythm section. Brown through the rhythm section. Leffler through the rhythm section. Coming down the back straightaway they go. Brown sends it. Can't find the way inside. It's going to be a set off the end straightaway. Prince going to lead it off and send the win. Brown in the 2. Leffler in the 3. Waiting on Collinsworth. Waiting on Collinsworth, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blower. Start blowing off your areas. Two-wheel drive modified. Coming at you next.
Thanks, Zippy. Drivers from that last race, we need you down on the track. Bye, Paul. I love you. Yeah, it's all on recording.
Transponder 2117887. The race is completed.
All right. Marshals to your positions, please. Race number 6. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Modified 2-wheel.
Zipping.
5 minutes of modified. In your mouth. In that 6,
Kyle Davis.
Ryan Prince. Here he comes.
Thomas Erb.
Richard Lake
Ryan
in the
Collar.
5. In the 4,
Kevin Gatton.
Thomas Erb in the 3. Kevin Gatton in the 2. Ryan Collar in your top qualifier for tonight. Kyle Davis. All right, no one else down that straightaway. We're going to give Ryan Prince. Ryan Prince was out in the pits signing autographs. Taking that win in 17.5. He's a one-man wolf pack rolling with that 4-wheel drive mod. No one wanted to play.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh, boy. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Sound of the tone. 2-wheel modified. Last 5 minutes on this layout. All single file. On the first half of lap. No, someone gets boogered up and coming onto that rhythm section. That cost. Oh, that was Kyle plummeting. And then Kyler gets it wrong on that step up, step down. That moves Richard Lake into that 1 spot. Gatton in the 2. Ryan Prince in that 3 spot. There's an asterisk by that 3 spot, however, because he's not really running with you. Oh, Lake out front, getting in that 2 spot. Oh, Gannon gets it wrong after Lake opened the door after having been a little bit of a mistake. Oh, no. Kyle goes for a ride on the wall. Tries to get things squared away and gets a little piece of Caller. That allows Lake to extend his lead. Gatton's in that 2. Scratch that. Prince is in the 2 asterisk. And Gatton in that 3/2. And then we got Herb Davis. Oh, no. Lake gets it wrong and he gets four-wheel drive. He got back what he gave there in that qualifier. He thumped him on top of the head. He gave it right back. So it's Lake Gatton. Front of the driver's stand they go. Prince got that traction and power, but he's trying to do his best to stay out of these guys' way while they are working. Lake pushed a little wide. Gatton goes to the inside by that start-finish line. Gatton's able to hang on to that 1 spot. Lake in that 2 spot. Caller moves up into the 3. Lake gets it wrong. Coming off that quad, gets a quick marshal from Aaron. He's back up and running. That allows Gatton to stretch out just a little bit. Oh, Gatton moves into that 1. Lake in the 2. Prince in the mix as well. Caller. Kyle Davis working his way up. Then we got Herb rounding out the field. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. There goes our leader in that rhythm section. Step up, step down. Quads it over the rumble strip. Down the straightaway he goes. Ryan Prince gets it wrong. Has to get marshaled out. Gatton gets a little hairy through that rhythm section. Keeps it rubber side down, though. By the start-finish line, he goes 3.5 was the gap with Lake in the 2. 3.3 now is the gap. Gatton bobs a little bit going on top of that tabletop. Lake and Caller is the closest race
left.
as they both go through that rhythm section. Lake step up, step down. Caller step, puts it upside down, lands in the valley. There goes Kyle Davis. Full head of steam, gets around the inside of Caller, moves into that 3 spot. So it's Gatton, Lake, Davis, Caller, Herb, Prince. Right now our fight for that 3 spot between Caller and Davis is your closest battle right now as they work their way into that center section. Davis triple single on that rumble strip. Caller goes quad, saves a little bit of time. Here they come going in front of that driver's stand. Davis throwing some sparks for the girls. In that rhythm section they go. Kyle Davis getting a little bit ahead of Caller there. Caller makes up some time, though. They come by that start-finish line. Gap is 4/10. So less than half a second separates the 2. And
1 minute left.
Gatton and Lake. Now Lake's making it interesting for that top spot. Oh. Lake sticks the landing there. Stays in the hunt for that top spot. Gatton landing on top of that table. Lake getting a little piece of it as they work their way through that rhythm section. Gatton out top. Lake getting a little squirrely, hooks a pipe. And, Kyle Davis was hot on his heels, and he caught a foot of coke out while he's getting marshaled out. Lake able to maintain that 2 spot, but loses a lot of ground on Kevin Gatton. Kevin Gatton trying to do his best. He wants to get this W as we close out this layout. There's Gatton by that start-finish line with 14 seconds left. This is going to be everyone's last lap when they come by. Gatton in the 1, Lake in the 2. Caller moves into that 3 spot. Then we got Davis. It's like Herb getting in the mix there. And that is time. Everyone's going to be done when you come across that start-finish line. Lake gets it wrong on that step up, step down. No one's close enough, though. Gatton going to take that win. There goes Lake by that start-finish line. Sniffing the glue fumes paid off. Gets the podium spot. Caller is going to get in that 3 spot. Davis, Herb, Prince. That is a race. That is
The
a
race
race.
is
I'll
completed.
stop. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. All right, drivers from race number 6 need you down on the track. Drivers from race number 6. Once you're done high-fiving each other. Kevin Gatt needs to go buy a lottery ticket. Won $110, then he took the W in the two-wheel mod. All right, race number 7, you guys go roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Our final race of the layout. Track will be closed after this race.
Sean Rogers, Russ Carruthers, Kevin Krushkow.
We need
1 minute to the start of the race.
One marshal,
Jesse
one
Attaway.
volunteer marshal out on the bucket, please. One volunteer marshal to finish us off.
Chris Van Wagner.
And that's 7, Chris Van Wagner. In the 6, Sean
45
Rogers.
seconds to the start
in
of the race.
5, taking the scratch,
Nicholas
Evan
Finch.
Fertig. In the 4, Nicholas Finch. In the 3, Kevin Crutchow. In the 2, Jesse Attaway. No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. In the 2, Jesse Attaway. And our top qualifier for tonight.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
After a long hiatus. Russ. All right. Let's grid them up. All right, Wilkinson.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshalling for the boys. Thank you very much, Nicholas. All right, let's get gridded up here. Let's get
Less than 5.
on the stand, up on where we need to go. All right, we got a 6-car dance. You guys are getting all 6 minutes. You guys earned it because you all stayed together. They earned it, believe me. Van Wagner is going to run it backwards while everyone else runs it forwards. That'd be cool. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Our final race of the layout is up and underway. I'm a little sad. You guys are free to pour one out for this poor track. Watch. Oh, Carruthers gets it upside down off that kicker. He drops down 3 spots. We got cars in front of him. We're going to see what happens when we come across that start-finish line. In that 1 spot, Kevin Crutchow. Looks like Attaway got a little out of bounds, had to get restarted. Carruthers moves his way back into that 3 spot. Then we got Rogers and Van Wagner going on that straightaway. Comes Crutchow by that start-finish line. Apparently, Ryan Collar didn't buy the rights to his paint scheme. Is that your body? Hey, he didn't buy the rights, so it's free game. Crutchow. Come by that start-finish line. Russ having a rough opening minute or so. Crutchow gets a little bit wrong going in front of that driver's stand, loses a little bit of time. Attaway's in that 2 spot. Van Wagner moves into the 3. It is Crutchow, Attaway, Van Wagner, Carruthers, Finch is your running order. We already got 1 man down. Looks like Sean Rogers down for the count. All right, having a rough time there, but I hear laughing up on the driver's stand. So as long as we're all having a good time, thank everybody for coming on out. I hope you all had a good time tonight. We're going to be saying so long to this layout Friday night. So if you want to get your aggressions out, you want to pull some pipe, more than welcome to come out. We'll be rebuilding the track. Don't fight, boys. Don't fight over who gets a tip over the car. All right, we got Crutchow still in the 1. Van Wagner still in the 2. Attaway in the 3. Carruthers in the 4. Yeah, a little backwards action. Never hurt anybody. I'll allow it. Oh, Van Wagner puts it upside down. Is going to lose a little bit of time on the hard-charging Attaway and Carruthers getting in that mix there. Watch coming on that straightaway. Lake getting his second wind. Huffing those glue fumes. And Podium in the main gave him a little pep in his step. A little extra effort there flipping over these cars. We got 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Pay no attention to the clock up there. All fixed. 1:05 left to go. Crutchow still holding strong in that one spot. Getting things together after he had to limp it home in that second qualifier. Oh, scratch that. We are getting 6 minutes. I'm sorry. Takesies, backsies. There you go. Now all fixed. My bad. I forgot you earned that. Kevin Crutchow on the 1. Van Wagner in the 2, coming out of nowhere. Running 0 qualifiers. Running it cold. He leaves the little offering behind on that step up, step down. That was the front wing, I believe. Crutchow on the 1. Van Wagner in the 2. Attaway in the 3. Carruthers in the 4. We do not our closest battle right now. Looks like Crutchow is getting it wrong, and here comes Van Wagner. Van Wagner looks to the inside after a mistake by Crutchow, and we finally got a race. All right, Van Wagner in that 1, Crutchow in the 2. Van Wagner's got it. Crutchow wants it. They work their way in front of the driver's stand. Crutchow puts it upside down, lands on his feet though. That allows Van Wagner to move into the 1. Through that rhythm section he goes. Sands front wing. I believe that was his anyways. So down the straightaway he goes, making a race out of it. Clawing his way from the bottom, is now on top. 40 seconds left. And it looks like Attaway made a move over Crutchow. Crutchow looks like he's limping now. You got a drivetrain issue. Just lost power coupling going around the driver's stand. He is going to have to limp it home like he did. So after leading it out, technical difficulties for Crutchow. Was looking good. Now Van Wagner in the 1. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Now's not the time to break, Van Wagner. Keep it rubber side down and together. Van Wagner's in the 1. Attaway in that 2. Crutchow's trying to hold on to that 3 spot. He limps his way by the start-finish line with 5 seconds bad down. If Carruthers gets by, he might give him a run for his money. Carruthers does get by, so Carruthers going to set his sights on Crutchow. Crutchow runs dead. Dead in the water. Crutchow gets around, so Carruthers gets around, so Carruthers is going to move into a podium position after a rough go here at the beginning. It is about to end. Attaway, you are done in the 2. Van Wagner is going to come around and finish off the win. Everyone's going to be done when you cross that start-finish line. Carruthers is going to take over that 3 spot in the last second. Waiting for... Come on, you got to finish. Crutchow's got to finish. Oh, he's not going to finish. All right. Everyone's done. All stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. Again, thank you all for coming on out. If you have not taken care of your tab, do so now. And careful with the wet roads out there. And everyone have a safe drive home. Richard, make sure you get some caffeine in you as you make your way back down to the dirty tea. I got all kinds of euphemisms for the old tea.
The race is completed.
Oh,